Floodmark, Poetry Beyond the Lines.
Without Ceremony by Catherine Pierce. Once, many skies ago, we drove across the ache of Kansas, straight to the base of a large mountain. We were nearly engaged. We were close to knowing each other. At the peak I couldn't breathe, and I was elated. A fear with a name, and I named it. Hypoxia, asphyxia, things we might call a daughter. Later, we played on pinball machines from the 30s. There was a natural soda spring. I still can't explain it. Something else I loved. There were animals that popped from the mountainsides, built of curled horns and indifference. Our raft nearly wrapped around a boulder. At the takeout point, I jumped in and almost drowned from the weight of water ballooning my jacket. I didn't drown. Neither did you. I loved that too. I learned that gin comes from the juniper tree. Could we name a daughter Juniper? There was an early evening, the color of whiskey, all the trees sending out their air of clean and quiet, 6 hummingbirds spinning their wings around us on our cabin porch. On a hike too hard, lightning flashed. The ground growled. Here, too, I thought we might die. Then we didn't. That night, the Primavera had just been invented. We were toasting Syrah to luck and odds. Outside, the night dropped its blanket of lake water, but inside a fire burned. It was meant to be rustic. It succeeded, or we let it. Something always worried me, my fear a constant shark. But there it stopped circling, grew feathers. It nested in the rafters, suddenly a quiet starling. One night we ate chili rellenos. One night we drove far out. We were lost in a strange neighborhood. Meteors blitzed over the dome of sky without ceremony. You held my head in your hands. We stood there. We stood and we heard lowing. We stood and heard wind.